The extreme weather conditions that are being accompanied by heavy rains have resulted in several rivers and streams overflowing. The currents in the Kaluga have become stronger due to the rising water levels. The life of a mother of two who was crossing the Kaluga in a raft was claimed by the strong currents of the river earlier today.
Tragedy struck when a group of persons were crossing over in a raft from Bolosagama to Galpatha this morning. Our correspondent said that 10 persons including 8 women were aboard the raft at the time of the accident. The raft had come into contact with a branch of a tree when it neared the banks of Galpatha and had toppled over after the oarsman lost control of the craft. The oarsman and another male aboard the raft had managed to rescue 7 of the women. However, one woman was taken away by the strong current of the river. The rescued person said that they managed to cling on to a branch of a tree along the banks of the river and were taken ashore by another vessel that had come to their rescue. Search and rescue operations are underway to locate the missing woman. When we were close to the other bank, the raft collided with a tree and it toppled over. The bicycle fell into the river. I did not get to rescue the bicycle. 4 of the persons were rescued by the oarsman. I held on to a tree with the others and we were rescued by another boat. I went to work. She got off the bus and went to the other side of the river. When I got to my place of work, a relative came and told me that something had happened. I did not know what it was. Manel Priyantika, a 48-year-old mother of 2 and a resident from Remunagoda, is reported to be the missing woman.
In the meantime, floods caused by heavy rains experienced since the 13th of this month in Hatton have receded. However, area residents say that the cause of the flooding is yet to be determined.
This was the situation in most areas of the Hatton town on the 13th of this month. Several areas were flooded when the rising waters of the Dikoya broke the river banks. People lost loved ones, property and other possessions to what some people have now dubbed the tsunami in the hills. Area residents say that illegal constructions have been undertaken on the banks of the river with the clout of local politicians. When inquiries were made from the District Secretary of Nuwara DPG Kumarasiri, he said that steps are being taken to demolish these illegal constructions.
Meanwhile, according to US state officials, at least 91 people, including 20 children, are feared to have been killed by a massive tornado which tore through Oklahoma City suburbs. Worst hit was Moore, south of the city, where neighborhoods were flattened and schools destroyed by winds of up to 200 miles per hour. About 120 people are being treated in hospitals.
Moving back to news from here at home, speaking in Parliament today, the parliamentary group leader of the Tamil National Alliance, R. Sambandhan, expressed the following views.
Places of religious and cultural importance to the Tamil people have been vandalized, have been desecrated. I would appeal to the government to reverse its present line of thinking and action and think in terms of dealing with the problem, dealing with the issue in an honorable way by evolving, as I said before, a just and reasonable political solution.
The Hindu reports that the Indian National Thermal Power Corporation, or the NTPC, is all set to initiate an agreement for the execution of the proposed Sampur power project in Trincomalee by early next month. According to the Hindu, the differences over the operation and maintenance charges and issues relating to the gross heat rate in the power purchase agreement have been sorted out, and the project will begin next month. The Hindu, citing a senior official who refused to be identified, said, quote, NPTC is all set to take up the project in the right earnest. We have deputed a senior official to be posted in Sri Lanka for the project. All issues have been resolved and we are hopeful that a formal agreement will be signed in the first or second week of June, unquote. The Police Special Task Force today seized 13,489 kilograms of the Vallapatha herb that was to be exported illegally from Kolonava. The Police Special Task Force said that the stock of herbs seized today was worth over 200 million rupees and was being prepared to be smuggled into India. The police STF has taken 2 Indian nationals and 4 locals into custody. The herb is used in the manufacture of some of the most expensive perfumes in the world and is an endemic plant to Sri Lanka.
23rd September 2011, a 15-year-old girl from Kenya is brought to Colombo and molested. Trincomalee, a 12-year-old girl is molested by a 3-wheel driver. Yesterday, a public demonstration is staged in Vaunia to condemn the molesting of a 7-year-old girl in the area. Is there a need to think twice to mete out severe punishment for those who would rob a child of their innocence?
Today's newspaper cartoon of the day deals with a sobering issue that has arisen recently in our country.